and we discussed that one of the first steps you need to take is to decide that you want to win. If you've not watched that video, kindly go back, check my live sessions or normal videos, and then you're going to see it. That we said one of the first steps you need to be able to succeed is to decide that you want to succeed, is to resolve with yourself that you want to do this. Of course, it's never easy. You need to pay a price. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made or need to be made. And once that is done, then you have it. So, but the question is, what is the next step after the decision? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kabir A. Abdulkadir. In case you are watching me for the first time, I call myself the world's most influential entrepreneur and business coach. This is my dream, and let's do this today. Okay, now, the moment you decide that you want to become a billionaire or a millionaire, or you want to be successful, or you want to win, you want to do anything worth value, right? The first thing you need to do is to start learning how to do whatever it is you need to do. Are you following? The first thing you need to do is to what? Start learning what you need to do so that you'll be able to get to where you want to get to. Obviously, the reason why you are not where you want to be is because there is a learning gap. There is a gap between you and that thing. And that gap can only be filled with the knowledge you have. There is nothing impossible for you to achieve. I've written down so many things in my life right now that over the years, I have achieved them. But let me tell you for the fact that as at the time I wrote these things, it seems like impossible for me to achieve. So for you, you must have been seeing a lot of impossibilities in your life because you don't have the knowledge on how to do it. So what I usually advise people, if you are sincere that you actually need something or you want something, don't look at it whatsoever it is, maybe how big it is, how unrealistic it is. Don't look at it from that direction. So what you might want to do, thank you, Mr. Victor, Knowledge is Powerful. Thank you for joining us, our live session. And today we are talking about what is the first step you need to take in case you realize that, yes, I finally decided I want to make something out of my life. Right? By the way, the decision has to be clearly written down. This is who I want to be. This is where I am. This is where I'm going. That clarity, sometimes it is not absolutely clear from the beginning, but once you begin the journey, a lot of things begin to get clearer. Like I gave you guys an example. I was a university lecturer. So when I decided I want to become a millionaire, one of the first steps I take was to start learning how to do e-commerce business. Okay. So I shifted, I think within 8 months or so, I was already a millionaire. Okay. It was that simple, although it is not, because it takes a lot of stress, it takes a lot of learning, takes a lot of grinding, a lot of sacrifices, sleepless nights, and so much more, right? But the truth is, a lot of people struggle between where they are and where they want to go to because they are unable to to fill the gap. To fill the gap, assuming this is where you are standing and this is where your wealth is. Now, this gap that is between, right, is very difficult for you to shift. It's a bridge. And the only way you can block this bridge or you can have a way of transitioning from there to here is when you are able to learn how to. You get information, you get skills, the right knowledge, application, actions, and all of that. Now, people underrate the daily habit of learning. As little as watching this video right now, I can guarantee you that something has clicked within you. I did it. The reason why I'm telling you I did it is the salary I was taking back then as a lecturer, I have multiple people on my payroll taking it right now. It's just a transition. But how did I do it? I had to learn how. I had to take actions. I had to implement. As a matter of fact, I didn't even believe myself that I would become this. And that's why when I tell a lot of people that I am going to become a billionaire, they keep still wondering, like, what is he talking about? Well, that's not your dream, but what is your own dream? And what are you doing about it? Do you even believe your own dream? Do you believe what you feel? Because sometimes the way God plants this dream in us, it's something of future. It comes like vision. So it automatically doesn't look like you right now. Now, if you judge me by what I say, You might be misinterpreting my vision. By the way, my vision is not your vision, but the truth is, what is your own vision and what are the little steps you are taking about it? Right? What are you doing about it? They said a step, Rome was not built in a day, but eventually it was built. So, how did they get started? And this one, another interesting thing. If you're interested in growth, you need to start thinking about the little steps, such as watching such videos, going closer to people that are already doing what you want to do, either physically or online. Just keep watching them, keep listening to them. Thank you so much, BNR. He said, "How are you? Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. I am doing very well, very powerful, and I'm happy to see you here. And then I hope you gain value from this conversation today. The takeaway from this is you must prioritize learning, and it's not something you do on and off every day. Just few minutes before coming to this conversation, I'm already taking a course on public speaking, how to make my life better, how to make more money, how to teach others how to also make more money. You see, and one secret is by the time you learn to get better, you also show others how to get better. You automatically become more better and powerful. So that's one of the reasons why you see me here before I even get to work. I need to come down here to tell you some few things on how you can do it from your own end. And if possible, you can join my community. You can just email or WhatsApp me, or just whatever it is, you can type here. We'll get connected and we can do so much more together. Thank you, Puli family. Thank you for joining our live session. I hope you guys have a nice time having me here. I'm not going to stay long. We just have about 7 minutes already. Thank you once again. Before I go, my name is Kabir A. Abdikadir. In case you're watching me for the first time, I am that guy that see myself as the world's most powerful influencer, right? Powerful entrepreneur and business coach. And I'm going to influence a lot of people to change their life, to change their narrative, to discover their talent, to discover their gifts through just a shift from their mindset. Whatever it is you dream, like Napoleon Hill said, whatever it is your mind can conceive and you believe in faith, you believe with passion, right, is actually going to be your reality. So the question is, what are you believing? Thank you so much for watching. We do this some other time. Until then, thank you so much. All right, Mr. Victor, a journey of 1,000 miles. Yes, begin with a step. Yes, a lot of us have had this, but how many of us are taking the first step? In fact, step 0, a lot of people have not taken it. So I challenge you today, go and write down the first step you want to take to achieving that decision that you want to achieve. Do you want to wait until 2026 and start saying it's all over, it's new year, it's new year? No, tomorrow can be a new day for you. It can even be your new year. Yes, because maybe from January till this moment, you've never done anything impactful. You've never done anything. I'm not talking directly to anybody, but I'm just giving an assumption. If it's possible that you've wasted all the time, past, it's time for you to recalibrate and begin to see the future in a different light. Whatever you think is possible, like I said, it's just a matter of time, a matter of putting the right strategies, a matter of learning the right skills, and then you're going to be there. Thank you once again. We'll do this some other time. Bye-bye for now.